So two teams that sit nice and pretty at the top of the Championship as we edge closer to the end of August. Who is it? I'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we are taking a look at matchday number 6. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time taking a look at match number 6 in the 2019-2020 Championship season, as we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button and get your bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, world football related. We're all here under one Rovski. As we edge closer to the month of September, we're already 5 games in, 6 games, match number 6 is just around the corner. Woo! And already Leeds look pretty tip-top at the top of the table. So let's get cracking and take a little look how I got on with my predictions, and of course how you guys got on, and then we'll get forward and take a little look at match day number 6. So let's get cracking. Where are we? So there we are, boys and girls. Let me just get all my bits and pieces, my numbers up and at it. So here we go. So quick look at those games. Obviously Derby took on West Brom in the game on Friday. That ended up all square. Actually remember the 2-1 win for Derby, so I got that one absolutely wrong. Barnsley took on Luton, and actually the result went the other way. Luton picking up an impressive win over Barnsley at Oakwell. 3-1 final score. The mighty blue and white took on Cardiff. End up all square, 0-0. Not a bad result for us in the grand scheme of things. 2-1 I actually called it, so not too great indeed. So yeah, Charlton though continue their winning ways with a 1-0 win. Actually with a 2-0 win for Charlton over Brentford, boys and girls. Fulham stumbled at Craven Cottage to Nottingham Forest. It just goes to show how mad this stinking league is. Fulham look absolutely solid when we took them on at their place, but Forest picking up a comfortable 2-1 win in the end. 3-0 for me. What the heck is going on wrong at Huddersfield? Premier League last season, this time they're struggling. 2-0 home loss to Reading. I actually remember the 2-1 win the other way. Oh my goodness, Reading are a very, very mixed bag of tricks as well. Don't know what you're going to get with Reading. Still don't know what we're going to get with Reading. Hull took on Bristol City, and the Bristol City boys and girls, what are they called? The Robins. They are clicking into top gear right now. 3-1 final score at the KCOM. Actually called it a 1-1 draw in the end. Middlesbrough took on Millwall. That ended up all square as well. 1-1. Actually remember the 2-0 win. So Millwall also being a bit of a dark horse so far, early stages, and Woodgate under a bit of pressure already with picking up minimal points so far. Preston North End took on Sheffield Wednesday, and of course got that one bang on point, folks, at Deepdale. Sheffield Wednesday start the season great form, but now they're kind of slipping back into reality a little bit. And Preston North End doing bits so far. 2-1 for them. QPR again, one of them Mickey Mouse teams. Don't know what you're going to get. Started good, had a little bit of a shit middle. They're coming back into it now. 3-1 win. Actually got the right amount of goals in this one. 3-1 final score. 4 goals in. Actually on the 2-2 draw. Thinking we're going to get a point, but no. Stoke again, like Huddersfield. What's going on wrong with them? Taking on Leeds at the Bet365. Ended up as a 3-0 win for Leeds. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Leeds, so not too shabby indeed. And Swansea put up an absolute barnstorm up against Birmingham. Looked really good. 3-0 final score Swansea. 2-0 for me. And as you can see, my emojis are all over the piston place. A lot of reds. I would give myself a straight face because I did get this one bang on point. But yeah, really, I did absolutely shit on this one. But you guys really impressed me. We'll take a look at your guys' right now. So, Alex, I'm not going to go through each and every one of the scores, but I'm going to give you a grade. And the grade is, next time we're going to do one of these, I'm going to have the key on there, which would mean if you got a sad face or red face, that means you got below 4 wrong. No, yeah, more than 4 wrong. If you get the straight face, you got 4, 5, or 6 right, or 4 and 5 right. If you get a thumbs up, which means you got like 7 or more right. So yeah, so you guys, I don't think I saw 1 red face except for mine. So Alex Litton, you did all right yourself today. James Collins is better than Messi. Also, you got a big fat thumbs up. James Matton, big thumbs up for him. Shay Hadley did all right himself. Jay the Gengar, a friend of the channel, big thumbs up there. Kelsey Shambangu, he also did all right himself. Jamie Gould, he did okay. Billy Spencer did all right as well. Sam Murphy, big thumbs up to you as well. Ben Bumbra, not too shabby. X20K Con, not too shabby as well. Jordan Mahanan, he did all right himself. So those boys, not too shabby. As did Theo Cobb, not too shabby. Big thumbs up for you, bad boy. Boys versus girls, and boys and girls both came out with a big old straight face. Shadow Josh did all right for himself, as did Russell Frost. Blarmy, you guys did all right. Not one shitty sad face. The only shitty sad face is me. I think I did absolutely woeful. Hopefully I can turn it around this time around. The prediction king is the prediction ass right now, so he needs to sort that out. So this is a quick look at the table as it stands going into match number 6. Leeds top the pops. Swansea are in second with 13 points. Charlton, Bristol City, Fulham and Preston. I'm trying to say Birmingham, but they're nowhere near it. But those boys make up the playoffs. As for the bottom, Stoke, Huddersfield and Wigan, as it stands, if the season ended today, would be going down. The mighty blue and white are in 13th spot. We take on West Brom this time out. They are in 8th. I'll be doing a separate video. In fact, we'll have a whole week of coverage of that game. If you are watching this and you're a West Brom fan or a Rovers fan, get in touch with me if you want to become a star of the show. Still trying to figure all that out. So get in touch with me if you can. So that is the current state of flux. Let's take a look at their next batch of matches. Now, they do first take place on Friday, the 30th of August. It's a big day in my house, that. Cardiff up against Fulham. Now, I'm going to try and I'm back in the old studio, back in the office. So we'll give you the full rundown of the old if buts and trivia and all that kind of stuff. So what we got? Cardiff up against Fulham, 25. Well, Cardiff won 25 times between the two sides. 27 victories for Fulham, 12 draws over the years. The bookmakers have, I think, Fulham favourites away from home, 6-4, 7-4 Cardiff, 23-10 the draw. Now the form book for these bad boys is what have we got here. So Fulham coming to this 5th in the form table, winning 3 of the past 5 games, but losing their last one. Cardiff on the flip side coming to this 14th in the form table, losing 2 out of the past 5 games as well, but unbeaten in 2. I'm actually going to go with Cardiff on this one. 2-1 home win to give them the edge over Fulham. These two were in the Premier League last time out. Bristol City taking on Middlesbrough. Bristol City doing bits as it stands. The history between these two bad boys. What do we have? Bristol City, where are you? You've beaten Middlesbrough 25 times, you've lost 33 times, drawn 21 times over the years. The bookmakers go in favour of Bristol City, the Robins. My pick, one of my picks to be the dark horse this season, 11-10 for them, the home victory, 5-2 for Middlesbrough away from home, 23-10 the draw. The form book, though, is all Bristol City. They sit 4th in the table, form book, winning 3 on the spin. Middlesbrough on the flip side, 17th in the table, only winning 1 out of the first 5 games of the season. So it doesn't bode well for Woodgate, and it doesn't bode well for him this weekend. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Bristol City to take home 3 points, which could elevate them to the top of the pops, depending on goal difference. Birmingham up against Stoke City. Stoke have an absolute shitstorm so far. The record between the two sides is, what have we got? Birmingham, 36 victories for Birmingham, 43 victories for Stoke, 22 draws over the years. The bookmakers go in favour of Birmingham. Surprise, surprise. 33-20, the odds, 7-4 for Stoke, 2-1 the draw. Now this game, plus the previous game, taking on place on the Saturday, the 31st of August. And again, in the middle of this week, there is Carabao Cup matches which could hinder this. Birmingham might lose their main man, Stoke might lose Joe Allen or Butland or whatever. So these odds may lengthen and shorten and all that kind of stuff. So the odds, so the form book shows Stoke rock bottom, 1 draw out of the first 5 games. Birmingham 2 victories out of the first 5 in the campaign. Not too shabby, 7 points on the board so far, sitting 15th. For me, I'm actually going to go with an away win. Stoke are going to get it. I believe in Nathan Jones. I think they fixed everything last season. They fixed up airtight defence. I don't know what's gone wrong, but I do believe they'll upset the apple cart here, taking them 3 points against Birmingham City at St Andrews. Brentford up against Derby. Tasty one, this one. Over the years, they played each other a few, I don't know, what is it, 25... 34 times, 10 victories for Brentford, 15 for Derby, 9 draws between them. The bookmakers go evens for Brentford, 11-4 long shots Derby, 12-5 the draw. The form book, we have Brentford 19th, only 4 points on the board so far. Haven't won in 3 games so far. Derby on the flip side, they are in 16th table, so they're finding it a little bit difficult so far in the Championship. Only winning their first game of the season and losing 1 game so far, but 3 draws in their past 4 games. It's not Champions League form. It's not Premier League winning form or Premier League whatever promotion form. So I'm going to give a 2-0 win for Brentford at home. It could go a draw as well on this one, so if you're a betting man, play safe. Leeds United up against Swansea. Obviously, Leeds flying high, Swansea in second place. Game of the week, this one, besides, obviously the real game of the week is at the Hawthorns, but this is the second game of the week. Leeds up against Swansea at Ellen Road. Now, this is a difficult one to call. Leeds played each other, 20 wins for Leeds, 11 wins for Swansea, 7 draws between the two sides. The bookmakers go 6-10 on for Leeds, 17-4 for Swansea, 3-1 for the draw. I must say, I've been very impressed with Swansea so far. They look their business, very sharp. Only slipping up there once. The form book goes, they're pretty much evens. In fact, exactly the same form. They've won the last 3 games. They drew the game before that, and they won the first game of the season. So it's identical form, and Leeds have just scored 1 more. In fact, Leeds have a +1 better goal difference. They've conceded less. Swansea have scored more. It's so tight. This could be an absolute thriller. But I'm actually going to go ripping it for Leeds at Elland Road 3-0. It will show Leeds to be strong. It will show Swansea to be not the team that they are. I think they've started fantastically, and if they pick up a result here, they could be a super duper dark horse to go all the way, because the momentum is with them. They look sharp. They look good. But I think Leeds will bamboozle them with a 3-0 win at Elland Road. Luton Town, the Hatters up against Huddersfield at Kenilworth Road. What we got here between the two sides, played each other. Luton, Huddersfield. What we got, Huddersfield. 9 victories for Huddersfield, 10 for Luton, 3 draws over the years. The bookmakers go 6-5 for Luton, 23-10 for the clueless Huddersfield, and 23-10 the draw. The form book shows Huddersfield bottom, 3 defeats on the spin, only a draw to their name. As for Luton, they got their first victory of the campaign last time out, but that is sandwiched in between 3 draws as well. So 4 points on the board for Luton as it stands. For me, I'm actually going to go with the Hatters, Kenilworth Road and all that. It's a World Cup call. I don't know what's going on with Huddersfield. I don't know what they're going to do with manager-wise. By the time this game comes around, they may have a new manager. We just don't know. In fact, why don't we do something off the cuff and have a quick look at the manager odds right here, right now, live. Bear with me. Okay, so the odds on the next Huddersfield manager is another German, Hans Wolf. I don't think that's the answer, folks. After that, Mark Hudson, I think he's the caretaker as it stands. Chris Hughton is 10-1. Phil Parkinson, who just left Bolton, is 10-1. Sol Campbell, 14-1. Danny Crowley, who did an absolute barnstorming job at Lincoln. That would be a good shout for me. Nigel Atkins, 20-1. Gary Rowett 21. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, 20-1. Sebastian Hoeneß, no. Chris Coleman, 33-1. John Eustace, Anko Karankas, 33-1. Pearson, Stendel, Barnsley. That's not a bad shout. If you want to go German, I'll go with him. Gareth Ainsworth, I got nothing to say, nothing bad to say about Ainsworth, top bloke. Carlos Cavial, nope. Ian Holloway, no chance. Slasher Javacovic, good shout, but don't think it'll happen. Derek McInnes, that would be a good one. Gary Monk's not too bad a shout as well. Pardew, Poyet, no chance. Claude Puel, no. Jack Ross, maybe. Jeff Ragazola, no chance. Appleton, Bauer, not bad shout. Christopher Bueller, Paul Cock, aka no. Jimmy Floyd has to get out of town. Mark Hughes, not a bad shout. Mick McCarthy, no. Moyes would be alright. Alex Neil would be okay, but he just signed a new deal. Marcus Stewart, he's got links. Sam Allardyce as well, 66-1. So those are the current odds for the next Huddersfield manager. Will be in charge by Huddersfield. The kickoff, it looks, from what I'm having a quick gander of the news, looks pretty slow paced, this decision. But anyway, next up we have Millwall up against Hull City. Now over the years they played each other a bunch of times. 24 victories for Hull, 22 victories for Millwall. 18 draws. The bookmakers have Millwall favourites 6-5, 12-5 the away victory. 21-10 is the draw. The form book sees Hull, where are they sitting? In 20th spot. Haven't won a game in 3. Millwall on the flip side look good in 10th. Just 1 defeat so far this season. However, also not won in 3 games as well. Going to go with a 2-1 away, a home victory here for Millwall at the Den to put the pressure on everyone else and maybe get themselves comfortably into the thick of things as we head into the international break. Forest up against Preston North End. This is a fruity one as well. 32 victories for Forest over the years. 29 draws, 42 victories for Preston. So not too shabby. The bookmakers have Forest 23-20 favourites, 12-5 Preston long shots, 11-5 the draw. For the bookmakers, or the form book, has Forest in 9th, unbeaten in 4. That's 2 wins, 2 draws, mixed a match there. Up against Preston, who is 6th in the table, won 3 of the past 4 games as well. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Forest in the end to give themselves a big old W again, push themselves into playoff talk into the international break. Reading up against Charlton. Reading again, what the heck, don't know how to call this one whatsoever. Their form book up against Charlton over the years looks like this, if I can find it. 14 victories for Charlton, 16 for Reading, 11 draws between the two sides. The bookmakers have evens for Reading, 13-5 Charlton long shots, 12-5 the draw. Form book, Reading sit, where do they sit in the table? 11th, unbeaten in 3 after a shitty start with 2 defeats out of 2. Charlton, though, sit 3rd in the table, unbeaten in 5 games. Was just won 1 in 3, though. The league table can be a little bit deceiving, but it is away from home. Going to go with a Reading win at the Matchday, 1-0. for me. Sheffield Wednesday up against QPR. Well, these boys have duked it out a fair few times. 24 victories for QPR, 30 for Sheffield Wednesday, 17 draws between them. The bookmakers have Sheffield Wednesday favourites, evens, 14-5 QPR, 12-5 the draw. The table shows QPR 12th in the form book, only won in 4 games though after their opening win so far. Sheffield Wednesday lost 2 at the past 3 after a fantastic double win start, so they sit 7th up against QPR, who sit 12th in the form book. Going to go with Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough, 2-0 win, plain sailing. Now the game of the weekend, the game of the weekend is West Brom against Rovers at the Hawthorns. Again, this takes place on the 31st of August. Over the years, they've duked it out a fair bit of times. 53 victories for Rovers, 44 wins for West Brom, 30 draws between the two sides. The bookmakers have West Brom favourites 5-6 on, 16-5 Rovers, long shots, 13-5 to draw. The form book shows West Brom sitting in 8th. No defeats so far this season, but 1 win in 4, so that's a bit concerning. As for Rovers, unbeaten in 3. We sit in 13th in the table. 3 clean sheets on the bounce, 1 draw, 2 wins at the past 3 after our shit start to the season. 2-1 win though for West Brom. Yes, I know, I'm betting against Rovers because I don't like betting for them because it's double sneeze. Fantastic. Wigan up against Barnsley, and this is a troublesome game here. Wigan up against Barnsley. Both these boys are in the thick things of trouble. Over the years, they played each other not that many times. 4 wins for Barnsley, 6 victories for Wigan, 4 draws between the two sides. The bookmakers go in favour of Wigan, 5-4 at home, 21-10 to Barnsley, 23-20 the draw. The form book shows Barnsley with 1 win. First 5. In fact, they haven't lost. They haven't picked up a victory in 4. Same goes for Wigan, but Barnsley are better off, 1 point better off in the table. 21st. They got 4 points so far. Wigan have 3. Going to go with a 2-1 victory for Wigan. At the DW, obviously there was a bit of a fortress last time out, so I see them getting back to get themselves a win as we end this campaign, match number 6, into the old international period. Now, if these predictions were to come true, if they do come true, I will be a bazillionaire, or I should be a bazillionaire, or I should have a job as a prediction master, but they won't. But if it does, this is what the table will look like come end of matchday 6 into the international break. Leeds will be top, Bristol City will be second, Swansea, Sheffield, West Brom and Forest will occupy the playoffs. Charlton will tumble out of it. Barnsley, Stoke and Huddersfield will be in the drop zone. Rovers will be in 15th spot. Yes, so that will be the state of flux going into the international break. Give me your predictions once again in the comment section down below, and I think this will be the last time we do these predictions recorded. The next time we do these, which will be after the international break, it'll be live on the channel, preferably on a Tuesday or a Monday. We'll find out. As soon as I know, I'll let you guys know as well. But make sure you get your predictions in there, right down the bottom, and get them in there so we can showcase them on the live show, in a week or two's time, whenever it is. But that, my friends, is all I have for you. Again, I do have a Patreon channel if you want to check that out, page. I am looking for support for the channel to kick it on further in the right direction, folks. So make sure you check that out. Also, check out the links to the Twitch. That's where I'll be doing live Blackburn Overseas watch-alongs on Saturdays, and also be doing. You can also catch me up on Twitter. And if you're a Championship fan, whether it's West Brom, Rovers, whatever, you want to be the fan of the week, get in touch with me on Twitter or in the comment section down below and let me know, and then we can have a little chat, and you'll be on a couple of videos in the near future. But that is it, folks. That's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. New videos pretty much every single day on the channel. Get your predictions in. It is getting to the thick of things. Stage 1, match 1. Obviously, we'll have a clear indication at who's looking good and in the international break at the end of this match day. But until then, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm out of here. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.